out. Let's play it. I think this is like a 12 gigabyte download. 8 or 12. Which is kind of weird because they've been updating the game on a pretty regular basis in the last few weeks. I guess that's just to make the game compatible with the new DLC. How do you play this game again? It's been months, I don't remember.
Now that Prince Edaman has returned to Meridian, well and truly over.
I prefer the one
Oh, the one man in the game.
falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Quick save. Oh, I'm wearing my cool armor.
Defending the Sun King,
Let's see, looks like I can pick up some herbs. Oh, that still works. Oh, that's healing. Okay. Where's the DLC? Last story. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wow, dang. It's busy. Oh, what's that? What? New quest here too. Don't see those. So there's this. This. And this. Huh. Is that it? Okay, well, the first one is this way. Alright.
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Okay, that has a running speed.
How dangerous can it be? It's in the opposite direction of the Forbidden West.
What's the problem?
Betrayal. By my own blood.
My own blood!
I was meant to go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds. With real hunters. Then the rumors began. New machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go. Says there's too much danger for a noble scion.
Do you always do what your father tells you?
Yes, of course.
What a rad dude you are.
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it. My father doesn't even know. He only heard whispers in the Sun Court.
And the evil miasma?
Who knows what those tent-dwelling
Miasma.
savages consider evil?
Miasma?
Or a miasma. I just want to hunt, honestly. Why even give me a sword for my 16th year? What's a sword for if not for brandishing?
You're not gonna live long, are you, kid? Alexa, how do you pronounce miasma? Miasma. Learn something new every day.
Hunting in the Banuk Wilds. Do you mean Banur?
Oh, no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up. It's a place they call the Cut. Something of a no man's land from, you know.
The war?
But now it makes for excellent hunting. There's a pass through the northeastern mountains.
Have you ever actually hunted machines?
I've had our bearers carry a lance horn for me to shoot at. Its movement was fearfully realistic.
I guess I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
It's beyond the Grave Horde, past the northeastern mountains. You can't mean to go alone to that sun-forsaken place. I suppose Outlanders can do whatever they please. By the sun, if only I wasn't born noble!
Yeah, sounds tough.
Incredible. Stopped Derval without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around
Is
here.
my fate to only experience adventure in the cliff nooks?
It's good to hear Ashley Birch's voice again. Ooh, hello, HP. How do I pull out my different weapons? Oh, let's get out of civilization before I do that. Where's the new quest? Ross's grave. Why did the quest that was over here? Do I have a new quest thing? Or new skills? Gather resources and search down the enemies while mounted. Disassemble resources and modifications into 50% of their shard value. Mount repair. Oh! Yes! A horse will never die. Oh, I don't have enough for all these. Oh, I want that. Huh, cool. Okay, so then work toward. Oh yeah, inventory management. I remember this. Damn it, I gotta go hunting again.
I should report it to the captain.
Don't let your guard down.
Old man talking. Not so loud, I'm still getting it.
Oh, cancel day packs.
I'll wager Aaron is behind your ball's expedition. Oseram stick together after all. I've seen better.
Wait, how do I fast travel?
Outlanders.
My boss said he lost another caravan of machines last week. Docked my wages again.
Oh,
Knew it was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Dungeon. Dervahl stormed the palace, and he still lives? King of Odds sent spies to free Prince Wiedemann from the clutches of the Shadow Carja.
oh, traveler. Man, I want to see. I want to go here and see which the quest thing was. I don't remember which bonfire it was at. such a pretty game. Maybe it's over here? That would make sense.
Crazy Asuram tried to kill our son. But the machine rider stopped him cold.
Check out these wares.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Wish I could do it more often. I ain't got no quarrel with the VOD, but this Sun King business is asinine. No man rules me, I'll tell you that.
May the sun light your way.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and her son. And to take over my brothership today. There's the sun's rise and he's off courting that noble girl.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Well, let's go to the DLC, I guess. Ugh.
I'm glad to see you well.
Back to the Conclave. Back to Ban-Ur. Back to shamans who think every second songline is about them.
What have the Asuram done to the machine?
The silence.
They're just as dangerous to the grove as anywhere else now.
This long hunt is over.
Oh, okay. So that's our slug weapons. What happened to my map? Is this me being stealthy? I can't tell. Oh. Oh. Oh, my shield's holding up. All to repair.
That should solve this puzzle at least. Saving these for the trail.
Okay, how do I hide in the tall grass? Oh, is that it? Ugh. Do I need to head that way?
How's my
What? How's that? Oh, these are all assholes. I guess although you can't climb. There we go, you bastards. Who's the left?
Not working! Can't get close!
Who said that? Oh, as long as they don't want to fight me. Oh, it went off the trail quite a bit.
Can people get up there?
You can't grab on things? I thought you could.
Snow haze. Where is going? That thought got dark. Where the heck am I? That's south. 8 west. Okay, that feels like the right direction.
forgot how easy it is to make ammo in this game. What?
This must be the pass Ravid was talking about. With Banuk territory just above.
Ah, okay.
I can't spare the weight.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Yeah.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Oh, new music. But yeah, I'm surprised they got Lance Reddick back for the DLC. As usual, the climbing is super easy in this game.
This'll be useful later.
I never use those things.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Weak against ice? Let's see. Let's look at my notebook. Machine catalog. Scorcher. Agile and dangerous combat machine with higher augmented melee. Oh, that's always weak to ice. Oh. I can't override him. Guess we'll see what happens. See what do I have ice. Where are you, buddy? Okay, that hurts. Okay, he does not like the melee. Oh, you're hard. Oh, okay. Get frozen, son. Did I die? Okay. I don't know, I kept trying to melee. Oh, because melee works on every other machine in this game.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yes, again. Not mistake. My god, that's hard.
I'd have to ditch something.
Ooh, oh boy. Where do I go from here? Oh. Can I fire more than one arrow at a time? Oh, that's right, I have to load it up. Goat. Wait, I can't go this way? I noticed that Aloy's not shivering like she was before. What?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
I'll spoil that once I check this out, I think. Nah, do side stuff first. Guess I can't go that way after all. case?
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
You guys know, guys. Oh, I made you the
Smoke
cut.
rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Investigate the source of the smoke. So I can't knock these down.
You died on Thunder's drum. Your songs will not be forgotten.
What?
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunder's drum. Sometimes, loss is the price of survival.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
Oh, that was weird.
She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting. We have lost the same hunters since the war with the Carja.
Oh. Oh. Young Banuk hunter.
If Aratak means to go back to the mountains, then I will stand with him. I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratak's hands. He led them to a great challenge. That is all.
This certainly is a great challenge.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
The smoke from the mountain is worse today. A bad omen for the ritual.
Where's the young one?
Got too much already.
May Araya find whatever wisdom she's looking for out there in the wilds.
Let's not forget the importance of ceremony.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost.
You have a
So
sweet
they're
mustache.
getting a different kind of send-out.
What? Wait, they're blue. Sky Funeral.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light.
You guys sure
But
like
our
blue.
struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
What?
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
Not to admit, I'm not really digging this dialogue.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget.
Classic
I'm
Silence.
not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig.
Oh, what's
but
with
when
this
I
swing
asked
back
her
and
what
forth for
it's
the
like,
camera?
she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Man, I tell you, this guy's really annoying.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunderstrom.
Do they know who we
Maybe
are?
worth a shot?
Good luck talking to Sakuli about her.
About that free advice, Bergrand.
For you, I'll give it twice. But next time, I'll start charging.
And Araya is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Araya found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard profit. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Cool.
See you around, Bergrand.
Hope so. I like return customers.
Tonight, we
Yeah, tell me
sing
anything,
our
you
rewrite
dumbass.
songs and enjoy each other's company. Blue Light abandoned the tall neck trap to the frost eaters many years ago.
So natural. Seeing the tall neck remain against the ice like that.
What's wrong with the old way of painting? Why does Sakuli overcomplicate things?
What's this?
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, till it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Cauldron?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between.
She's a cute smile.
Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
Of course your family's all dead.
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
Ooh, river robot?
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Ooh, what's that?
Welcome.
Wait, what? Blue gleam? Oh, I can't afford it anyway. Oh, they don't use shards, they use blue gleam for everything. Oh, and I have a badger bone, a goat bone. Blue gleam.
May the cut be kind to you.
Silence vibrating waters.
These new hunters are so eager to prove their worth, and any skill they seem to have is showing off.
May you survive and prevail.
No more music. Floods out of it.
Great Werak is put together by the machine.
The daemon's markings are fearsome, but a skilled hunter doesn't let fear rule them.
It feels like All standard stuff.
No room.
Some days, I wish I'd never crawled from the warmth of my tent.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy blue. And she saw something new. Herds of machines, each filled with the same blue light. When she woke, she knew which star to follow. She walked for many days and nights until she arrived at a temple built from sparkling ice. At the gates of the temple, she was met by the machines from her dream, who bowed to her as she entered. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" The machines whispered to Banukai. "We go where the light goes, for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the pool. The light reared like a nest of snakes and struck Banukai, piercing her skin, filling her up. Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai did not collapse, though her limbs shook. She climbed from the pool and carried the light inside her. She marched toward home, and the machines marched behind her. As she walked, the light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded the camp. Although the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, Banukai charged. And because she held the light, the machines followed. The ravenous tribe killed many, but those in camp rushed to join the battle. They gathered pieces of the fallen machines and from them fashioned weapons. And it was with these that Banukai's people repaid the suffering the ravenous tribe had wrought upon them. When quiet descended, Banukai finally fell. The machines bowed their heads, and her Werak wept. The light she'd held within her drifted from her wounds and rose to the sky. And for just a moment, before life left her, Banukai knew the truth of the blue light. And she felt peace.
Yeah, how do you guys control the machines?
We remember Banukai, the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe, we remember her. And we will not forget.
Cool.
We remember Banukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe.
The Banuk of songs
who delighted
are
in
our
sucking the marrow
We
from
deserve
our
the
broken
paint,
bones.
unlike any other.
Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe.
Stay out of our way, Outlander. We have enough worries.
Oh man, my eye feels so dry. What?
Hunter cared.
What? Oh, squares while you look out.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
What? Oh, I see. If I find paint, I can give it to her for rewards. Okay, cool.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Well, your models have a lot of holes in them.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Wrong way for sure.
Can I enter this location? What? Man, that's such a long climb for a side quest. Did I miss something? Huh.
Yeah, good to see more Outlanders. We Banuk are too isolated from the other tribes.
Beware the machines. To approach them.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river now.
I didn't mean to leave the village. Can I get back in there?
Outlander, wait a moment.
This bit sure is colorful.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones.
You can make this better?
Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm.
Some faithless hunters see the blue light. Unreal. They are fools.
The longer you search, the darker the colors end up being.
Definitely awake now.
I heard of a shaman once who drank machine blood. I think the conclave banished him.
Yeah, that's definitely the lake I was looking at. So I can't gather out this
Does anyone have
pigment?
eyes on the green dye? Keep your spear sharp.
This'll be for Scully.
What? Why is it coming out of the rock?
Forget about traveling light.
In the dark when your attention is elsewhere.
The hunt has taken me far from the cut. Whenever I see the tall neck trapped in ice, I feel I've come home.
God. One day, that's all I ask. One day I'm not worrying about what's happening. Sleep thunder's drum.
The frozen tall.
We wear bright colors on the hunt to keep us from mistaking each other for prey.
Oh,
I'm glad
that makes
my
sense.
father isn't around. It would torment him to see his legacy drown.
Jeez. So how? Talk to Aerotech?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
None of the southern tribes rival the Banukas in numbers. Some are scared.
We can talk or we can hunt.
Okay, this is much bigger than I thought it would be. Find the rail part. No, I need to find my tall neck. This is still Colorado, right? Why are there so many biomes?
Spread out and cover the whole world.
Okay, I have to call it here. It's 4:30 in the morning.
From the cut.
Well, this is pretty good so far. It's pretty, music's good. Game still feel pretty fun to play.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Ah, okay, this is the borderland of the village. Got my super armor, cool weapons.
But I don't believe it myself.
No time to...
That's a new feature, isn't it? Spear modification blocks and blue gleam. Well, I want that.
The tall neck at the Frost figures deserves more respect as a god.